Well, greetings. Okay, let's try that again. Greetings to the class of 2025 and to your very proud family members and friends who have come here to celebrate you reaching this pinnacle of success. Welcome also to USCB's amazing faculty and staff. Our graduate, as well as the entire university itself, owes you a great and tremendous debt of gratitude for making this day possible through your incomparable professionalism and unwavering commitment to higher education and student success. Welcome to all the Sand Sharks and others who have come to share in our admiration of those we are honoring here today and tomorrow at commencement. It is my great joy to be here with you to acknowledge your achievements in learning, scholarship, teaching, and for the opportunity to launch yet another amazing class of USCB graduates into lives of meaningful leadership and service. My vision for USCB is that it is the top choice of best-in-class students, faculty, and staff who would thrive at any highly competitive institution in the nation. Over the course of your college career, every one of you has embodied this vision by reaching new heights of success. I commend you for your achievements, and I thank you. You indeed represent the best of USCB. You are among the best in the world, and I am so proud to stand here with you to celebrate your triumphs today and in the years ahead. Class of 2025, you are exceptional Sand Sharks. Swim confidently into the ocean waters of life beyond this university. Fins up. You are ready. Congratulations. Congratulations, you are ready. And we will begin the program. Dr. Monty, please.
Greetings. Thanks for coming today. So I'm honored to present the Outstanding Biology Student of the Year Award. As a first-generation college student in the Marine Biology Honors Program, this individual has consistently demonstrated exceptional academic performance, research strengths, and commitment to service. Over the past 2 years, this individual has made significant contributions to research in our lab. As a key team member, he has played an instrumental role in advancing the Estuarine Soundscape Observatory Network in the Southeast. His research focuses on investigating the variability of fish chorusing, yes, fish make sound, across different stations and years, with an emphasis on how climate variability and vessel noise, especially in Charleston Harbor, may impact fish reproduction. This individual is dedicated to marine science. It also extended to his summer 2024 internship at the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources Waddell Mariculture Center. Additionally, he has demonstrated outstanding leadership as the president of the Environmental Sustainability and Conservation Club, further showcasing his commitment to environmental stewardship and conservation. This individual has been accepted into the College of Charleston graduate program Marine Biology, where he will continue to pursue his career in marine science. Congratulations, Garrett Wilford. Thank you, Garrett. Okay. I'd like to introduce Dr. Rick Hines, Professor of Business, who will introduce the Outstanding Business Student of the Year Award.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. So this year's recipient of the Outstanding Business Student of the Year Award is an international student athlete from Norway who completed concentrations in both accounting and management. An extremely capable and motivated student, she was recognized as an NAIA Daktronics Women's Scholar Athlete, and she was also recognized as a member of the Peach Belt Conference Presidential Honor Roll as a Gold Scholar. While at USCB, she was a classroom leader who actively engaged both her classmates and professors in active discussion and debate. She challenged our way of thinking and encouraged us to broaden our perspective on the world and to consider alternative solutions to global problems and challenges. Congratulations to the 2024-2025 Outstanding Business Student of the Year, Tina Ebbesen Vangen. And the weather is fantastic in Norway this time of year, and Tina actually made it out here, so that's fantastic. So I'm going to introduce Dr. Caroline Sawyer, Associate Professor of Communications, who will be presenting the Pamela J. Cooper Communication Studies Student of the Year Award.
Thank you, Dr. Hines. Good afternoon. It is my great honor to present this year's Outstanding Communication Studies Student of the Year Award to someone who truly embodies excellence, leadership, and versatility. This student has made a lasting mark here at USCB, not only as a top-performing student, but as what we call a true sand shark who brings passion and professionalism to everything that she does. She played a pivotal role the past 2 seasons in our national public media show, Books by the River, contributing as our digital media producer the first year, and then an associate producer the second season. This is the highest position a student can reach in our student crew. This student didn't just create compelling content, she led fellow students through every stage of production and post-production, demonstrating initiative, creativity, and collaboration. Not to the surprise of anyone, her communication talents extend beyond the world of media, which is where she plans on going. She brought the same level of commitment to 2 internships in the human resources area. First at USCB in career services, and then second to a highly competitive, prestigious internship with Gulfstream, where she developed training programs that will have a real impact on their future employees. Whether producing stories or inspiring and helping others find their professional path, this student has shown all of it with purpose as a communicator. She's poised to take her skills and her heart for people into a career with human resources. Please join me in congratulating Maria Saccani, this year's Outstanding Student of the Communication Studies Student of the Year. I'd like to introduce Dr. Brian Canada to present our next award, Outstanding Computational Science Student of the Year.
Hi, good afternoon, and thank you very much, Dr. Sawyer. The Department of Computer Science and Mathematics is very proud to announce that Mr. Jarrett Kaiser is our 2025 Student of the Year for the Computational Science program. I first met Jarrett in a Zoom meeting 4 years ago when I was giving him an overview of what to expect as a computer science major at USCB. And even from that very first conversation, I could tell Jarrett was quite special. And I distinctly remember thinking during that conversation, one day, this kid's going to be our Student of the Year. Guess what, my friends? That's exactly where we are today. Yeah, right? As a double major in computational science and in mathematics, Jarrett has been a stellar representative of the best of what USCB students have to offer, both in and outside of the classroom. In addition to achieving excellent grades in all of his classes, Jarrett's relentlessly positive attitude and his voracious appetite for intellectual curiosity have earned respect from his instructors and his peers alike. He was highly active in extracurricular activities and undergraduate research, most recently serving as vice president of the USCB student chapter of the Association for Computing Machinery, better known as ACM, and also supporting the research efforts of computer science faculty member Dr. John Thrasher. Jarrett also spent 2 summers working as an IT intern at Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina and had previously served as a tutor for the mathematics program. Following graduation, Jarrett will rejoin Blue Cross Blue Shield as a mainframe engineer, although I would imagine he is not ruling out pursuing a graduate degree at some point. We as faculty are extremely confident that Jarrett will be successful no matter what he does because he's so good at everything he does. And we are so proud to recognize him as our 2025 Computational Science Student of the Year. Everybody, please join me in congratulating Jarrett Kaiser. Present award, return to podium, and turn the page and introduce next presenter. Presenter, Dr. Brian Canada, who is me. The Department of Computer Science and Mathematics is also proud to announce that Rachel Valvo is our 2025 Student of the Year for the Information Science and Technology program. Rachel has been a standout presence within the USCB community, beyond being a top student in our Information Science Technology program, as well as being a Communication Studies minor. She has also worked for several years as a student technician with ITSS, Information Technology, and she has served in multiple leadership roles, most recently as president of our student chapter of ACM, for which she organized and hosted a Women in Tech conference that featured current and former faculty from both USCB and at Purdue University. And it also featured a panel discussion featuring a number of successful USCB alumni. She is also doing groundbreaking work in video game design and development. In the summer of 2023, she interned with Low Country Games, a startup at the Beaufort Digital Quarter down the street, where she helped create a game that she called Quiet on Set. And it was one of the first video games to use ethically sourced artificial intelligence to generate character dialogue. It launched on the PC game distribution platform Steam just months after development began, which I think is a remarkable achievement for a team composed of undergraduate students. Rachel's academic interests include liminal spaces, eerie, unsettling, transitional spaces that evoke unease between familiar game environments. It's a topic she explored in her game, What is Wrong with My Professor, that she helped create in my and Jim Sidletsky's game production course. The project was selected by peers as one of the best in the class and was showcased at the inaugural Beaufort Independent Games Conference, which we have affectionately called the Big Con this past February. She is continuing this work through an independent study and recently presented a new prototype of her research at USCB Student Research and Scholarship Day. Rachel expects to graduate in fall 2025 and is considering the pursuit of graduate study in computational media or a related field. Rachel, I think I speak for the entire computer science faculty when I say it's been an absolute joy having you in class, and I'm thrilled we'll have you for one more semester. Everyone, please join me in congratulating our Information Science Technology Student of the Year, Ms. Rachel Valvo. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Amy Kunkel, Assistant Professor of Education and our Education Accreditation Coordinator, who will present our next award.
Good afternoon. It's my honor to present the two education awards to two outstanding students. The first award is our Outstanding Early Childhood Education Student of the Year Award. Unfortunately, the student is needed in the classroom. She's already secured a position and is working with students and was unable to join us today. So it's my honor to present the Early Childhood Education Student of the Year Award to Alexandria Lexi Stanley. Please help us congratulate her. The second award that I'll be presenting goes to the Outstanding Elementary Childhood Education Student of the Year. When I first met this individual, she came to class the first time and she had her planner and she had everything printed and everything ready, and I thought, okay, this one, this one's gonna be ready to go. And she was. From the moment she stepped into the classroom, she was a teacher. She was not a student teacher there to just gather. She was hungry. She was ready to learn and go. And that's what she does for her students every single day. When I think about this person, some key words come to mind: dedication, work ethic, meticulous planning, and implementation of high quality lessons. This person never goes into the classroom unprepared. She's never going to fly by the seat of her pants and hope that it goes well. She is always what the future holds for this person. I know at the end of the semester, she was already planning her next steps about what certifications she wanted to secure, what she wanted to do next in her educational career, and we're excited to see what the future holds for her. So it is my honor now to present the Outstanding Elementary Childhood Education Student of the Year Award to Ms. Riley Buchanan. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our next presenter, Dr. Sarah Swafford with the English department.
everyone. It is my great pleasure to present in absentia the Madison Riley Atkins Award for Outstanding Secondary English Education Student of the Year to Jordan McCammon, who cannot be here because she is gainfully employed as a teacher. Jordan graduated during our December commencement in the fall and is currently in Beaufort County working as a teacher as we speak. So let's give a round of applause for Jordan. And our English graduates this year are both not here because they are working, and we are thrilled to have them working in their field. Abigail Vining is the Toom EB winner for Outstanding English Graduate, and those of you who are at the December commencement were privileged enough to get to hear Abigail as our student speaker at that commencement. Both of these students represent, we believe, the best of what English Studies has to offer the world, and we're so proud of them. So, Abigail. And now, it is my privilege to bring to the podium Professor Libby Ricardo, Associate Professor of Interdisciplinary Studies, to present the Interdisciplinary Studies Awards.
I set a new precedent this year. I started crying the moment I laid eyes on our graduates. Those of you who are here year after year, if that was on your bingo card, ding, 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 you win. I first met Jennifer Larson on Zoom at the request of her golf coach, Mr. Corey Cottrell. Here was this exciting new recruit whose interest didn't fit neatly in any of our traditional disciplines. From the first moment of our acquaintance, I knew that Jennifer was truly exceptional, kind, generous, curious, bright. She entered USCB and instantaneously became a leader, both on the golf course and in the classroom. She's one of those students that compels us to contend with FERPA, which is true for so many of these students that are sitting before us today. We just, as faculty, can't help but share our enthusiasm and our awe. Jennifer leaves us to return to the continent for grad school. The allure of a master's in anthropology in Stockholm was just too strong. I will be hoping and praying she will be enticed by a PhD program stateside in a few years, because I'm going to miss her. Jennifer, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Jennifer Larson is our recipient of the Gordon Heist Interdisciplinary Studies Outstanding Student of the Year Award. You have to endure me for one more award. Not unlike our last recipient, I met Jo virtually. She was and is exactly what I imagined when we decided to offer an interdisciplinary studies program online. Determined, thoughtful, intelligent, and disciplined. Jo found her way to USCB with a clear objective. She wanted to study library sciences. I won't leave you in suspense. Jo will begin her master's in library and information science at the University of South Carolina this fall. The hardest part of being Jo's advisor was whittling down the many courses she wanted to take every semester. I have never had an advisee that was so ravenous for knowledge, or a scholar that was more capable of deriving joy in learning. Jo is a testament to the possibilities of lifelong learning. She is an inspiration to her children, to her grandchildren, to her beloved community, and to me. It makes perfect sense that Joe Little would be the first to receive our Outstanding Interdisciplinary Studies Student, Online Student of the Year Award. May those that come after you aspire to your greatness. Congrats, Joe Little. I'm so proud of you. Our next presenter will be Dr. Timothy James. I'm going to let him say the name of the award.
Thank you, Professor Ricardo. I would like to begin by inviting Tom Michael to the lectern. He will be co-presenting this award with me, the Governor Paul Hamilton Sons of the American Revolution Outstanding History Student of the Year Award. And Tom Michael is representing the Sons of the American Revolution.
In his remarks, your Chancellor mentioned outstanding citizenship performances, which we're here to award today. But let me tell you about a young man that was born in 1762 in these parts, named Paul Hamilton, who at the ripe old age of 17 years old volunteered to be a member of the South Carolina militia and fought in the Revolutionary War, became a congressman from this district, became the governor of South Carolina, became the Secretary of the Navy, a very outstanding citizen. In 1986, a group of local citizens joined together to form a local chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution. And since then, we have been presenting each year an award to the outstanding history student, who this year is Mr. Sebastian Biggs. Is he here? And yes, please come up. For achieving the highest grades in American history during his career here at the university, and we congratulate you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to introduce Professor Sue Gibson, who will come to the lectern to present the Outstanding Hospitality Management Student of the Year Award.
Okay. So, with endless energy, high initiative, and a zealous dedication to being useful, this student is who you want by your side when you need to get things done, and done brilliantly. I was reminded this week that grading papers is not my favorite thing to do, but I always looked forward to opening up the student's work. No matter what the topic was, she had a lot to say, and it was always carefully researched, well organized, witty, and persuasive. That level of engagement came with her into the classroom as well. While other students dutifully trudged through the course content, I could always count on her to arrive to class prepared to challenge ideas and dissect course concepts so that she could squeeze every last drop of knowledge out of her time at school. As a non-traditional student and the mother of an amazing young daughter named Ripley, this student's path to get here has been filled with winding roads, but those experiences have shaped her worldview and allowed her to find her passion. She not only gets things done, but jumps in with eyes wide open. As a student, her intellectual curiosity and ability to lead has been inspirational to her classmates, challenging them to strive for academic excellence as well. We are proud to call her one of our own, and despite knowing that I will truly miss her, I look forward to seeing the great things she will accomplish as a graduate of our program. Congratulations, Rebecca Pollard, for the Outstanding Hospitality Management Student of the Year Award. And I would like to present Professor Sarah Hull to present the Outstanding Public Health Student of the Year Award.
This student exemplifies the spirit of the Student of the Year Award through her unwavering dedication to public health and outstanding leadership. With her rich involvement in organizations like the USCB Public Health Advisory Board and Gamma Beta Phi Honor Society, she has demonstrated exceptional commitment to her academic and extracurricular pursuits. Her impactful research on food environments and health disparities showcases her drive to address critical public health issues. Her leadership as president of Phi Theta Kappa and her volunteer work with various organizations highlight her passion for community service. This student's vision for a healthier future and her proactive approach make her a deserving recipient for this prestigious award. I wish Carrie were here today. I learn a lot from her. And if you know Carrie, I look up to her in many ways. I have had the honor of working with her as in an internship this semester, as well as an instructor. I am pleased to present, in her absence, the Outstanding Public Health Student of the Year Award to Carrie Hill. Dr. Dawn Robinson will now be presenting the Lynn M. Mulkey Human Services Program Outstanding Student of the Year Award.
Although he's not here with us today, it's a pleasure to present our Lynn Mulkey Human Services Program Outstanding Student of the Year Award. What stands out the most about this student is his enthusiasm and commitment to learning, as well as his dedication to making a difference in the lives of individuals that are recovering from addictions. As a professor, it is inspiring when we encounter students who have this level of dedication to helping others. He completed an internship at Alpha Behavioral Health Center, and he will actually be working there after graduation, as well as pursuing his EDS in clinical mental health counseling. So it is a pleasure to award the Lynn M. Mulkey Human Services Program Outstanding Student of the Year Award to Kisto Castillo. Another outstanding student in our program, in the past 7 years, she's been a mother, she's gained her GED, she enrolled in Midlands Technical College, where she was invited to join Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society for excellence in the classroom, and then she enrolled at USCB. Last year, she was awarded the Newman Civic Scholar. Her biggest strength is her commitment to making a difference in the community, as well as her leadership skills. She's dedicated to helping others to live their lives to their fullest potential. She participated in the Moms Group, which is part of LRADAC, and the purpose of the group is to celebrate other mothers in recovery. She's also had the opportunity to intern at Lorettec, where she distributed crucial life-saving resource materials to hospitals, urgent care centers, and doctors' offices. Additionally, she's been able to help provide possible sponsors for the Rock for Recovery concert, as well as look for sponsors in dealing with the importance of recovery. She has been accepted into the University of South Carolina School of Social Work, where she'll begin in the fall. So it is a pleasure to present our Palmetto College Human Services Outstanding Student of the Year Award to Maddie Wolf. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Lynn Hutchison, who will present our Outstanding Nursing Student of the Year.
It is my great privilege to present the Outstanding Nursing Student of the Year Award. This is an award that is selected by the faculty of the nursing department. Our recipient is a native of South Carolina, and she was accepted into the nursing program as an honor student after graduating from high school with an Associate of Arts degree. This makes her one of our youngest ever nursing students to graduate at the ripe old age of 20. This has allowed her to fast track in the nursing program, and she has excelled. She displays a passion for learning and is going to be a very gifted nurse. In addition to excellent grades in the classroom, her clinical faculty identified her as a caring and compassionate, skilled student in the patient care setting. In addition to all of these accomplishments, she found time to be active in the USCB Student Nurses Association, serving in a leadership role as vice president. She truly is an outstanding nursing student, an excellent representative of USCB. She will start her career as a registered nurse at Wellstar MCG in Augusta, Georgia. It is my privilege to present Emma Troop. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. Summer Roberts, who will be presenting the Outstanding Student in Sociology.
Hi. Those of you who know Dr. Deb Cohan and I probably realize that it is relatively uncommon for us to both enthusiastically agree with little discussion about who the best student in sociology for any particular year is going to be. It's even more rare for me to feel like I'm presenting an award to a friend rather than just a student. So I'm thrilled to be here today to talk to you a little bit about Shannon Adams, who is the Sociology Outstanding Student of the Year Award. Shannon came to us as a Palmetto College student, which means she's had a little bit of a winding path to complete her bachelor's degree. And in the 2.5 years, I believe, that I've known her, I feel like I've gotten to know her as well, if not better, than a lot of our on-campus students. She has served in a mentoring role for as she was a fall graduate, she got to take the research methods and research seminar class over the course of last academic year. And so this fall, she served in a mentoring role for the upcoming cohort of our seniors. She did independent research with me because whether I drug her into it or she was enthusiastically on board, she took an interest in gerontology and in working on making USCB an age-friendly environment, and really threw herself headfirst into thinking about what that meant in terms of the steps we wanted to take in exploring USCB's upcoming path. Shannon also has so many roles she takes on in her daily life. She is a member of a military family, which has led her to put her education a little bit on the back burner in terms of thinking about her next step. But I know when she gets ready to start working on her master's, she is going to be an outstanding colleague as well. So thank you, Shannon, for all that you've done for our program. And come up here to accept your award. Now, Dr. Carmen Farrell, Assistant Professor of Psychology, will come and give awards to the Psychology Students of the Year.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Carmen Brown Farrell, and I'm an Assistant Professor of Psychology here at USCB. It is an honor to be here to present our 2 Psychology Student of the Year awards. I will start with our Outstanding Online Student of the Year. Kristen Yonaros has absolutely excelled in our Palmetto College online degree completion program. She has maintained excellent grades throughout her time with us, and I was lucky enough to have her in 2 of my classes. Her diligent work ethic and strong academic record allowed her to be inducted into our Psi Chi International Honor Society, which reflects her excellence in psychology. She completed her capstone research project with me in advanced research methods and found interesting relationships that exist between various humor styles and a person's emotional intelligence. Kristen is kind, and her compassion for others will allow her to make a significant mark on the world as she pursues higher education leadership. We are so excited for and proud of her. Congratulations, Kristen, our Outstanding Online Student of the Year. Next up is our Charles Spearson Psychology Program Award recipient. I first met Miss Andrea Santibanez Trujillo the 2nd semester of her freshman year. She was enrolled in my lifespan developmental psychology class, and right away I could tell she was going to be an exceptional student. I was so impressed by her character in class and her academic success that I nominated her for one of our first year student awards. She claims that this is the first time that anybody ever really noticed her, but rest assured, if it wasn't me, someone else would have been quick to follow in my footsteps. Andrea is nothing short of the absolute best of USCB. She has excellent grades, was invited to the McNair Scholars Research Program after her sophomore year, won the Distinguished Scholar Award there, and got to present her work at UCLA that summer. Immediately upon returning to USCB, she reached out to me wanting to pursue research and apply for her own research grant. That grant was funded, and she spent her junior year analyzing a national data set with me that focused on help-seeking behaviors of victims of domestic violence, which is now an article in press. Having a first authored peer-reviewed manuscript before you graduate is an incredible and uncommon feat for a psychology major. She also completed a summer internship doing community-based research at Rutgers last summer, has been the president of our psychology club on campus for the last 2 years, and is currently interning at Low Country Legal Volunteers. Now that she is graduating, it is no surprise that she has been accepted into and will attend the Ecological Community Psychology Doctoral Program at Michigan State University, being awarded both full funding as well as their University Distinguished Fellowship. It has been a privilege to watch her grow in her research skills, professionalism, and confidence over the last 4 years. Her kindness and passion for others knows no bounds. There are truly no words to describe how proud we are of Andrea, and we cannot wait to see her soar. Congratulations to our Student of the Year, Andrea Santibanez Trujillo. I am now excited to invite Professor Jim Sidletsky for the Outstanding Studio Art Award.
I am honored to present the Outstanding Studio Art Student of the Year Award to Sylvia Marie Smith. Throughout her time at USCB, she's been a steadfast learner, earning high marks in all her classes. She did well in her internship at Low Country Games and has excelled in coursework in animation, game design, graphic design, and she's worked hard in ceramics and photography and held leadership positions in the USCB Art Club. She is well liked by all of her instructors and her fellow classmates. She was always eager to learn and create meaningful art projects. She did this all with a girly pop sparkle smile, her words, not mine, and that was contagious to all those around her. She recently showed her artistry at the senior exhibition and tied for first place in Student Research and Scholarship Day. What makes Marie special isn't just how good she is or what she can accomplish. In fact, I believe she can accomplish anything. What makes her special is how she makes those around her want to be better as well. Of course, she is helpful for all of her fellow classmates. She goes above and beyond to help everyone around her. More than that, she inspires everyone to do better and to be better. Furthermore, Marie has great plans for the future. She's gonna get her Master of Fine Arts at the Savannah College of Art and Design, where I'm sure her skills in art and graphic design will only get better. Please help me welcome Sylvia Marie Smith. And now presenter is going to be Professor Sarah Hull, who's going to present the Newman Civic Fellowship Award. All right.
This student was born in Prague, Czech Republic, where she obtained a 3-year degree in social work and law and started as an English teacher in her native country. She moved to the United States in 2005, and during her children's years in school, she taught a program called Junior Achievement in Washington State. Then moving to Oregon, she worked as a special education program assistant for children with behavioral problems. After moving to South Carolina, she served as both an instructional assistant for children with disabilities with DSS and as a child support specialist. This student also served as a paralegal, concentrating on cases of abuse and neglect of children and vulnerable adults. Her outstanding qualities include her deep empathy and genuine care for those in need. Her desire to affect social change and to help the less fortunate is why she became a USCB Human Services student, where she has excelled in the program. Obviously, this student has a heart made for service. We are lucky to have a student like this working in our communities. Please join me in congratulating this year's Newman Civic Fellowship Award to the very, very deserving Lucy Dollarhide. Dr. Davide Fusi will be presenting the founding Chancellor Jane R. Upshaw Mathematics Outstanding Student of the Year Award.
Okay. Well, the student should be rewarded just for choosing math, when math is avoided like a deadly disease, generally. So, but then that's not the case. The award is not given to the best graduating student. Otherwise, in this case, the student wouldn't have any competition, would have won by default. But the best graduating student among those who meet specific criteria. These criteria include dedication, ability to explain mathematical concepts, ability to apply acquired knowledge to new situations, and ability to work independently. The award doesn't need to be given. Dr. Canada knows that I opposed in the past to confer some awards. And the student showed all the abilities mentioned before while taking classes at USCB. In particular, I appreciate all these abilities and is a strong ability to work independently while working on an undergraduate project under my supervision. And I really think that the student deserves it. And the student is Alex Long. And the last but not the least, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Skipper.
Davide was going to be okay, but thank you, I appreciate that. So I get to introduce a person who needs no introduction. This is our Darwin B. Bashaw Student of the Year Award. It goes to a public health major who has completed a research internship in epidemiology. She is the longest serving SGA, that's Student Government Association president, having dedicated 3 years to fostering a sense of community and supporting her fellow students. She is a recipient of the Norman Barnes Service Award for outstanding contributions to the university. You know this person has really made it when the mayor called me one morning and said, how do I get in touch with your SGA president, Emma Osment? So Emma Osment, welcome to the stage. Congratulations. I get to invite to the stage Sarah Swafford, who will present the inaugural Center for Teaching and Learning Teaching Award.
I'm back. Hi. In January of 2021, USCB opened its Center for Teaching and Learning, and I have had the great privilege of being the director of that center. Over the last 4 years, I have gotten to see teaching in every department and discipline at this institution, and so I think I'm the luckiest faculty member at USCB. And so before I announce our inaugural first ever teaching award at USCB, I would like to take a moment and recognize our incredible faculty. We have the best teacher scholars in the world here at this institution, so can we give them all a round of applause? That level of excellence made choosing the winner of this inaugural award difficult because we have so many wonderful faculty, and teaching is difficult but rewarding work. The winner of this award is, as her department chair describes her, a teacher's teacher, one whose instruction is truly constructivist in nature. This person excels in the classroom where she connects USCB students with the natural world and with the classrooms where they will someday teach science themselves. Catherine Madden is a remarkably reflective educator. I believe that's the secret sauce of good teaching. And our Faculty Advisory Council found ourselves newly inspired about our own classroom practices when we reviewed her application materials. Her students remark that her classes make them feel comfortable with science, and that they engage them in their own learning, and help them understand how relevant science is to their everyday lives. Catherine Madden is unflagging in her support of USCB students, and we are so very lucky to have her as our colleague, and I believe in the future to be Dr. Madden as she defends her dissertation this summer. So please join me in welcoming to the stage Catherine Madden, the winner of our very first teaching award. Before I turn the stage back over, I will also say this award is in search of a name, and if you would like to honor a teacher in your life, I can connect you with advancement. So I would love to welcome back to the stage Miss Emma Osment, who will be presenting our next award.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is an absolute honor to be here with all of you today to present these special awards to our faculty and staff members. This award ceremony is one of my absolute favorite things I've gotten to do in my time as student body president. I think my fellow Sand Sharks could agree we would not be here today if it wasn't for our wonderful faculty and staff members supporting us every step of the way and being some of our biggest cheerleaders inside and outside of the classroom. That makes this award ceremony one of the most special things because we get to celebrate all of their hard work as well. I will also would like to take a moment to thank our faculty and our staff members for their dedication to the Sand Shark community. So thank you to all of y'all and all of y'all. First, I'm honored to present the Academic Advisor of the Year Award to someone who's truly gone above and beyond in guiding her students with compassion and unwavering commitment to their academic journeys. Her ability to listen with empathy, empower, and provide direction even in the most challenging moments has truly made a lasting impact on her students and the entire Sand Shark community. Please join me in congratulating Chelsea Ponce, Academic Advisor of the Year. Next, I'm proud to present the Adjunct Professor of the Year Award to a faculty member who has truly brought expertise, enthusiasm, and genuine care for his students. His dedication to teaching sets an incredible example for the entire Sand Shark community. Please help me congratulate Dr. Kevin Doff, Adjunct Professor of the Year. And finally, the Professor of the Year Award goes to an educator who truly has also gone above and beyond, who inspires, challenges, and truly uplifts every student inside and outside of her classroom. Her leadership in our academic community and commitment to excellence is something that is so special. Please help me congratulate Dr. Morgan Jones-Williams, Professor of the Year. I would like to welcome back Dr. Skipper, sorry.
Thank you, Emma. So now I have the pleasure of presenting the award that's named for USCB's first Dean of Student Services, who is Vincent P. Masirik, who happens to be here tonight. Welcome, Vincent. Please rise so we can congratulate. So the Vincent P. Masirik Award goes to a full-time faculty or staff member who demonstrates a strong commitment to working with students outside the classroom in student-sponsored activities. The recipient is a champion for all kinds of things, including supervising student workers, working with the environmental club. You see him everywhere. He is not only a cheerful presence, but he's also a wonderful, positive role model for all of our students and the rest of us as well. This year's Vincent P. Masirik Award goes to Mr. Norman Barnes. Okay, now we get to transition to the next part of the event. So this time I call Dr. Babette Villena Alvarez to the stage, or to the podium rather, to recognize our Beaufort College Honors Class of 2025.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I start with the honors medallion ceremony, I'd like to call a person on the stage. She's already on the stage, but I'd like to recognize an honors student, Gabriela Hernandez. Gabriela is here on her first year as an honor student, and she is the president-elect of the Honor Student Association. And so it's been a tradition for the past 3 years to have the president or president-elect assist us with this wondrous moment for a lot of our students. I also would like to recognize, honors is a very big job here at USCB, and I'd like to recognize Patricia Harden, who's sitting at the audience. She's our honors aunt, if I'm the honors mom. Thank you very much, Patricia. The last group I'd like to recognize are the members of the Honor Steering Committee, the faculty members, and I'd like to call on the chair to stand up along with the members. Dr. Mac James is the chair. And the members are Kim Dudas, Mercer Brugler, Joe Kuhn, Davide Fusi, and Lynn Hutchison has been assisting with us as well. Thank you very much to our Honor Steering Committee. So, being an honor student and an academic awardee student is a recognition into perpetuity. I would like all our honor students and our awardees to remember that you have this award into perpetuity. No one can take it away from you. So always be proud of the award you receive or the medallion you're about to receive, because you've worked hard for this and you own this award into perpetuity. When else can I use that word, right? Okay. Okay, so welcome to the Beaufort College Honors Medal Ceremony. You will find the history of our honors program in your brochure. I will not repeat what is in your packet and in your brochure. We are going to say things and share information that's not so much written there, but experienced. And I welcome you all to save the brochure and to treasure it for our awardees, because then you can look back into everything that's been published there. Before I continue, I do want to recognize the Chancellor, Dr. Al Penu, and our provost, Dr. Eric Skipper, since they envisioned the honors program when they arrived here, and we would not have this honors program without them. So thank you very much, Chancellor and Provost. The honors program is not about helping students do well in class. I do want to let everyone in the audience know about this because that's the job of their professors. The honors program's job is to prepare our honor students 5 years after they graduate, 10 years after they graduate, 20 years after they graduate. That is what the honors program is all about. And yes, these students worked harder, more. They did additional work beyond the regular students. And that additional work is an investment into their future. As evidence of that, 15% of the academic awardees are also honor students. So you can see how much work that's been done. So let's now start with our first student, Lindsay Baker. As Lindsay Baker comes up the stage, I'm going to share with you that she has worked closely with Dr. Ed Antonio, and that she was awarded first place in Discover USC in Columbia, and several times first place here at Student Research as well. So Chancellor. Could we have a picture with the Chancellor? I think we were not done with the picture yet, Chancellor. Sorry about that, but these pictures are important, right? Okay, so thank you very much to Lindsay. I forgot to mention, she won first place in Discover USC her second year here, where she competed with, in her category, she won first place, but there were a lot of, over 1,000 participants, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's continue with our second student, Tracy Baptiste Foucault. Tracy already graduated last December, which is why she's already started her master's program. So Tracy is very active in the community, and her master's program is in clinical psychology. Congratulations, Tracy. Thank you. Emma Jean Blair. Oh, I know Emma Jean very, very well. She was one of those super active first-year honor students. You know what she did? She's a mover and a shaker. She gave a proposal for the town of Beaufort and gave it to the mayor and Dick Stewart, her very first year here, and that's our Emma Jean Blair. Thank you, congratulations. And even though I'm not mentioning it, almost all our honor students are already fully employed, and you can see they're either a nurse in the community or elsewhere all over the country, actually. We even have an honor student going to Alaska, but let's wait before we continue there. Lillian Blake is our next student. Lillian Blake is super active, and she won first place at Student Research and Scholarship Day. She was funded summer research experience, and she's going to Alaska. So she won an internship at the Alaska Sea Life Center, that biology program. They're going everywhere, right, Dr. Brugler? Congratulations, Lillian. Our next student came to my mini honors hours so many times that I nominated her as Outstanding First Year Student of the Year, and she won. Sierra Brown did. She was funded by the Honors Office for a study abroad, study away program that ended up in South Dakota. And we are just so proud. Sierra created the bylaws for the Honor Student Association group. So thank you very much, Sierra. Okay, as you can see, it's mentioned in the brochure that she's already got a job waiting for her. A lot of our students are already going to be fully employed. Next, we have Riley Burnett. Riley, her honors contract with Dr. Renata Tompkins was about building oral language for children. And Riley has been super active in Beaufort Elementary School, Ladies Island Elementary School, Bridges Preparatory School, but her job is going to be in Greenville, South Carolina. Congratulations. Our next honor student in biology is Austin Carter. Austin wanted to be a veterinarian, and you'll know why after I finish. It's with the guidance of Dr. Staten, he has been accepted to the Tuskegee College of Veterinary Medicine because, yes, already accepted. Because his ultimate goal is to take over his dad's equine clinic at home. Okay, congratulations, Austin. Our next student has been busy doing so many projects, honors contract projects, and one of her projects was on cardiology because a lot of the students had difficulty learning that unit in class with Professor Barrios. So she decided to do a student-assisted aid to help the students learn, and that's Daytona Cooper. Daytona has already been working 3 years at a pharmacy, so she's all set with shifting to ER and urgent care. Next, let's move on to our student who has done infographic materials with an honors project for Professor Barrios, this time on cardiac congestive heart failure, because that was something that she assisted the students to learn, and this is Isabel Davis. She will be working at Memorial Health Savannah. And the next stage of her goal is to be a certified nurse anesthetist. Oh, you know what I mean. One of the highest nurses paid in the country, starting with 3-figure salaries, right? 6-figure salaries, okay, not 3, 6-figure salaries. Okay, so there's a story before I call our next student who's in biology. Her first year here, during the Christmas break, I was helping her get into an internship, and she was in her car, and we were Zooming while she was in her car because I was helping her for her application, which ended up to be super successful at the Department of Energy for a summer internship. So we're super proud. Her first year here, she already got that. And that's Piper Davis. First year here, and she was already bugging my office, I tell you that. But not so much that. I was the one bugging her. You need to finish this, you need to submit this, we need the letters of recommendation and all that. And as you can see from the brochure, she has accomplished so many things and is set for her master's program, having been accepted already at Georgia Southern. Let's move on to Emma Rose Gilman, Communication Studies. Now, before she comes on stage, let me talk about Her honors contract project with Dr. Jane Violet, because she's a communications major, she decided, she's been an RA and she's won awards being an RA. She is creating or has created a communications guide for RAs. Talk about combining two things, her major plus what she's been doing here. So let's welcome Emma Rose Gilman. In the paragraph that's in the brochure, she mentions our lives aren't just measured in years, they're measured in the lives of people we touch around us, which is a quote from a novel that she's read. And that's so true. All of us, awardees, students, so congratulations, Emma. Our next student is a biology major who worked with Dr. Kim Ritchie on an honors contract project regarding horseshoe crabs and a marine policy on horseshoe crabs regarding harvesting them and all. And she also has worked with Dr. Petty and Dr. Monty. She has been also very active with the Environment Club, and that is Daniela Husted. Okay, our next awardee, honors medallion student, nursing, is going to be working at Penn State, Holy Spirit Medical Center in Pennsylvania. And I also want to point out that she had done a project with Dr. Morgan Edmonds regarding educating the faculty at a local hospital. Do you see how our honor students are not just limiting themselves to do projects in the classroom, but actually going into the hospitals? We're so proud of Olivia Krause. Our next honor student is also nursing, and this student has been to my office. We've talked several times. This student went with me when we did the honors trip to the CDC and Emory University in Atlanta, and she's headed to New York. And this is Logan Mina. Logan will be doing a medical intern at Saranac Village in New York. Congratulations, Logan. Our next student in biology went to Brazil and has been working with Dr. Ed Antonio on research and was funded by the Honors Office and the Provost's Office for a study abroad and a research abroad in Brazil. And not only that, she's also won multiple awards as well. And you can see from the handout, everything that's been listed out. Her research work with Dr. D'Antonio has been presented at Clemson. It's been presented at Columbia. It's been presented at the Southeast Coastal Conference. She is not just an inside the classroom type student. She's all over the place, and that is Destiny O'Neill. last year, this student who's about to receive her medallion won the Hospitality Management Outstanding Student of the Year. And this student has also been a vice president for the Ambassadors Program. And one of her honors projects with Dr. Sean Barth was on visiting the country clubs in our area and shadowing the events coordinators, preparing her for her job. So let's welcome on the stage Maya Stovcik. Okay, we need a couple of minutes before I call the name of our next awardee because I have a story to tell. On November 28, 2022, I sent an email to this student nominating the student for the McNair program in South Carolina. And this student has taken that and has gone so many places. And I tell you, from being the McNair Scholar here in South Carolina to being selected as the National McNair representative at UCLA, to getting a Rutgers REU in the summer, and now a fully funded direct-to-PhD program at Michigan State University. You know, sometimes it's that little things that we can do for our students, a nomination here, a nudge there. And the message I've told the student multiple times is McNair is not the end goal, it's just a step. UCLA is not the main goal, it's just a step. And now her PhD, I told her, your PhD is not your main goal because your main goal is to improve the lives of people on earth. Let me welcome Andrea Santibáñez Trujillo. So Andrea has been on the stage already, Maya has been on the stage already. Well, our next student has already been on the stage because didn't we say a certain percentage of our honor students are also academic awardees? One thing about this next student is that this student is graduating so fast, has only barely been here at USCB and is graduating early. And also received the Outstanding Nursing Student of the Year. So let me call on the stage Emma Troop. Our next honor student majoring in psychology has been working as an RA for 3 years and is now about to embark on a master's program in mental health. But her research project for her honors contract with Professor Leah Robinson was all about forensic psychology and how she was doing a project on being an expert witness and having a mock trial for her class. Let me welcome Kennedy Washington. And you know the saying, the first shall be the last? So our next awardee, a biology major, was the first student on stage earlier today. And I do have to say, this student's classroom was never within the four walls. Always outside with Dr. Monty, always on a boat, always hands-on experiential learning, which is really a very strong focus of USCB, experiential learning. So Garrett Williford was awarded the Outstanding Biology Student of the Year, and he has a PhD in the horizon. But first, he's going to do a master's at the College of Charleston and proceed to his PhD. Let's welcome back on stage Garrett Williford. So before I give the floor to Dr. Eric Skipper, our provost, for this part, I would like to end my remarks with a message for the faculty and the staff. Pay close attention to our students. Many of them are unsure, and many of them need guidance. But your words and your attention to them can make such significant impacts. Now, students, or graduates, since you're all graduating, right? The ladder to success means you have to climb. There's got to be effort. Each step uplifts not only your life, but the lives of many around you, including your family. So congratulations to everyone today. Let me now call on Dr. Skipper, our provost.
Thank you, Dr. Alvarez. You might not know, but Dr. Alvarez completed 30 years at the university this year. Is a go ahead. Yeah. She's been a tremendous leader, and you can see the ways in which she's elevated our students to give them so many opportunities. And like she said, so many of our students, so many of the people around us, just give them a little spark of an idea, a little bit of encouragement, a nudge, as she said, and watch them grow. And it's been remarkable to watch your impact on our students. So congratulations, Dr. Alvarez, for 30 years. So that concludes our academic awards and Beaufort College honors recognition ceremonies. Let's please have one final round of applause for students, faculty, and staff who have been recognized. All of you. In keeping with academic tradition, please remain in place until the stage party led by Chancellor Panu has exited the stage. Thank you.